Morning guys, welcome to the vlog. Happy Tuesday. Another day here at home. We are having breakfast. Riley's helping me start up breakfast. What are you making, Mama?
I'm making dada toast.
And what do you put on dada toast?
Cinnamon, sugar, and butter.
Oh, very good. We've been pretty busy around here, and I feel like I haven't been picking up the camera as often just because I'm in this weird like space of there's a lot going on. I'm planning for next year's homeschool. Like last night, I was ordering some curriculums for next year for Riley, and like, I don't know, my mind is very just occupied with a lot of things that I have to get done. The month of May, like I told you in other vlogs, May is absolute craziness. And so I'm just like, I don't know, I'm like in this weird mode of trying to get everything done. This weekend was also Mimi's birthday. We were celebrating Mimi's birthday. We've also still had like the bathroom stuff going on. Their co-op has had things. So I hope that you guys don't feel like I am intentionally like neglecting my vlogs, or I think I've still like I've still been able to put out some videos. It's just, I don't know, I don't feel myself being able to reach for the camera as often as I used to be able to, because there was a time in my life, you guys know, where I was just like home all day long. Like that's all that I would do is be home and play with the kids and hang out. And it was just like, I look back on those videos and they're such precious like times in my life. Like I really do look back on those videos and I'm like, wow, this is like such a pure, wholesome time for me. Not that these days are not wholesome or pure either, but it's just a different phase. Like I feel like that progression into a new phase, which can be scary, but also very exciting too. Like I still have little ones, I still have babies, I still have Sean who's an infant, but now being in Miami and now with the kids having so many things to do, it's just a little busier. It's just like the pace is a little different. So I'm trying to still make it a point to spend time at home and to still slow down, not say yes to everything. That's something that I've been having to learn like the hard way and like figure out how to balance like all the responsibilities that I have. I'm just doing my best to still like make sure that the kids are having fun, like the kids are doing stuff, but that we're not like burning ourselves out. So that is my random therapy session with you guys that nobody asked for. Here's what this little guy is up to today. Hey bud, how you doing? I need to clean out his playpen because we have somehow thrown like every single toy he owns into this playpen and he cannot move in here. Gordo, you can't even move. Say good morning. I was also up super late last night, so I'm a little bit tired. If you see bags under my eyes, it's because I've been trying to catch up on like my work, and then we also had our marriage small group last night. This is the book that we've been reading. So we're still on that, which has been nice. So I think I explained to you that it's like once a month we meet in person, but then also once a month we meet virtually, which has been really cool to meet with the other 3 couples and chat about marriage and life. It was funny, last night we were talking about something having to do with like the people that are okay with going to bed angry versus people who like to resolve problems like right away. Which one are you? Because I'm definitely the kind, and like when Joe and I are getting in arguments, like I need to resolve it right away. I need to resolve it, otherwise I can't sleep. Like I won't be able to sleep if I feel like he's mad at me, or like, you know, like when you have a problem, like I'm the kind of person that likes to solve it, and Joe literally could be like, listen, we're not gonna talk about it. He'll still be in a bad mood, and then like he won't want to talk about it until like the next day because he needs time to like process it. So I'm just curious if more often like the women, like us girls, like are we the kind more that need to process, or like we need to fix it right away? Because I'm definitely we need to fix this before I go to bed. This guy has been doing a little better in his sleep. I don't know if I've shared that recently. I've had to go into his room like once as opposed to like all night long. So if I can go into his room just like once or twice, I'm pretty happy. So maybe we're getting somewhere, but I think he's starting to teeth now. I think he might have some upper teeth coming in. How's that going, Riley?
Too much.
Is that a little bit too much butter?
No, it's because the butter is melting.
Oh, it's melting?
I can't get it on time.
Jackson, are you gonna help Riley make your breakfast too, or is she gonna make it for you?
He can make it for you. It never happens to my bread.
Is it because it's so hot here in Florida?
I don't think so. It's not hot inside here.
Well, I don't know why it's doing that.
Now I can't make that at home.
Look, yes, you can still put your cinnamon sugar on it. Yeah, it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be super extra buttery. What could have gone wrong?
I don't know. This never happens to my bread.
Oh, maybe like you put the butter like too quickly after you toasted it? Is that what you did? What a mystery. I'm trying to prepare Sean a little bit of breakfast, like finger foods, before I give him like his actual purees and stuff. I've been trying to do this a little more often. Like I made him these pancakes. These do not even look very appetizing anymore, but I made him these little cinnamon banana pancakes the other day. And so I've been trying to like rip off little pieces to give to him. And then I also have some blueberries I'm gonna cut up and see if he'll eat that. That's kind of been my system with Sean, is like I'm trying to offer him some finger foods, not really as like his main source of food, like not doing full-on baby-led weaning, but whatever we're having for breakfast or for lunch or whatever, I'm kind of eating. Or if it's like something easy like this, I'm trying to give him an opportunity to like try new foods, try new textures, without sticking 100% to purees, and then just kind of expose him to stuff, but not just relying on this, because like if this is all he ate, that's like not enough food for him. This so far has been going pretty well, I would say. Oh, bless you! Bless you!
And tell the guys that I want to try that banana pancake.
You want to?
Yeah.
What do you think? It's delicious? You like it? Yummy. So yeah, while we're finishing up breakfast over here, I have to tell you guys about this new service that I use for the first time in terms of food that I think you guys are gonna love. So the company's called Hungryroot, and they're sponsoring today's video, so thank you to them for sponsoring. But I was literally floored, blown away by using Hungryroot for the first time the other day. So really quickly, the way that Hungryroot works is they are like a meal delivery service, like, but it's not just like meals. I've used other companies before where they send you like meals and then you cook them. It's like a combo of meals and groceries, all brought to your door. Think of it almost like a personal like shopper for your groceries and your food for the week. Like they help you take that like burden of like, what am I gonna eat? What am I gonna cook? What snacks am I gonna have in the house? Like they kind of do that for you, and it is so cool. I was thrilled, like so happy when I got the box in the mail. So in terms of process, what happens is you go onto their website, you take this quiz, and the quiz is phenomenal really because they ask you such good questions so that they understand how you like to eat, or like how much food you're looking to have in your fridge. So they'll ask you like how many people you're trying to feed, what do you want most help with? Do you want like more lunch ideas? Do you want more dinner recipes? Do you want snacks? Do you want desserts? Do you want stuff for your kids? Like they ask you all these questions, and then what they do is they put together like this whole like customized meal plan for you, and then they send you those things essentially to your doorstep. So when I was unboxing my box, I was so excited because there was so much food in there, number one, and it's like healthier options, like the stuff that they provide you with and like the stuff that you get to choose from. It's all like brands and things that you would see in like a pricier like food store. So I was really pleased. I was very excited, and I can totally see the potential of using this. But anyway, I have a code that I will share with you guys. I'll put it up here and down below in the description box. For the first 100 people who use my link, you get 40% off your first Hungryroot order. So it's awesome. Definitely try it out. Like I'll show you guys, and I've been sharing like lately like how just figuring out what we're gonna eat and stuff is like a problem area in my life. But all of this is Hungryroot. Like these are meats for the week that I got in my box. Anything from like little snacks for the kids. I'm actually gonna try this probably today. This is like a little protein mocha latte. Maybe I'll have that for breakfast with one of these little banana bread. This is more chicken. This is all stuff that I kind of shot some B-roll of, but ready to eat oats. Last night we had one of their meals. We did like carnitas tacos, and it was so yummy. It was like very, very tasty. So the quality was really good. And the biggest thing for me is when I did my quiz, like it asked me how much time do you want to spend in the kitchen. Everything that I selected was like fast, easy. I don't want to cook. Make it super easy for me. Like literally open up packages, heat stuff up, like make it very simple. And then they delivered because those were like the recipes that they like suggested for me. And then they send you like a little thing with all the recipes. So this is like the recipe that we followed yesterday. But I'm really most excited to use this. I'm thinking for like how we eat like for lunch, because I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle to figure out what to feed myself for lunch, especially when I'm home a lot with the kids. Like I don't know, I feed them chicken nuggets or peanut butter sandwich, but I don't really want to eat a peanut butter sandwich or chicken nuggets. And then I end up just eating like cheese and crackers and like not really feeding myself very well, which is important. I do need to feed myself well. So this is gonna give me some new ideas. Like just alone, like the groceries that they gave me, like the food that they gave me now has like my wheels spinning, and like, oh wow, I can make like a spinach wrap for lunch, or like, oh, like that is probably something that I can go and buy like on my own if I'm like bored, or like it's giving me ideas is what I'm trying to say, and introducing me to new brands. For example, last night I devoured this little chocolate bar. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this brand before. It's called, what is it even called? Little Secrets. I had never heard of this before, but it was a dark chocolate crispy wafer with sea salt. This was one of the most delicious things I've ever eaten in my entire life.
I wish I could have one.
I know, but it's gone. So stuff like that I got to like select from and try, and now if I like it, I can order it again. It's so funny, Jackson is like my foodie child. Like Jackson is the one that's more adventurous these days and like wants to try all these new things, which I'm happy about because you guys know that he's so picky, but he's been wanting to like experiment and try some new foods. But they have a bunch of like kid snacks and stuff. Like this is one of the things that we got. I don't know if you guys have heard of that company, Little Spoon. It's like a brand, Little Spoon. You remember these? You've never had them, Jackson. But like this was like a little snack called confetti cake dip and pretzels. So this is like a little treat that we'll have for the kids later. Of course, I'm so excited. So this is making my heart very happy to have worked with Hungryroot this month. So again, I'll have their info down below. Definitely check them out. They are worth it. I have never used anything like it. I feel like it's genius. And if you don't like the stuff that they recommend for you, you can switch it out with other stuff. So it's very easy to use, very user friendly. So yeah, definitely give him a shot. All right, Sean is sleeping. He has been taking a nap for a little bit, so that is good. Riley has been painting or doing a color by number. That one came out super nice. So we got the jewels. She did this one. I have Jackson also working on one, but he's like giving up on life over there. But I told him he needs to return to it. And then I was also doing a little bit of work here on the computer. Now that like the school year, I don't know, I put that in quotations because like for us as like homeschoolers, at least like when I do homeschool with the kids, I don't like completely take a break in the summer. But like the school year is kind of at the end, like we're kind of towards like summertime already. So things are a little bit different too. Like I'm not coming down here and starting homeschool or like schoolwork as often as I used to during the school year. Next year it'll be totally different because next year is first grade for Riley. So her curriculum's gonna be a little bit more like involved. There's gonna be more like, I don't wanna say that I didn't take it seriously this year, but it's gonna be a little bit more intense. As opposed to like her kindergarten year. Same for Jackson. This will be the year that Jackson does pre-K 4, so it's gonna be a little bit more labor intensive than pre-K 3. So there's gonna be like changes to that coming up soon. So what I like to do in the summer is just kind of like chill, take it easy. If we do stuff, great. If we don't, then also that's okay. Like if spontaneous trips come up, I'm gonna prioritize those. Like we're supposed to go to the beach either this week or next week with our like nature co-op. We're gonna be doing like beach days. So like beach days will take precedence over like sitting down and doing school. I hope to hit up my mom's pool too a lot in the summer. Like what are some of your favorite things to do with your kids in the summer? Because at least here in Florida, it's very hot. So really the only place that we can be outside where we're not like dying. Oh look, this is my friend texting me too. Perfect. So, okay, so this is a perfect example. My friend, yesterday I saw her and she was like, after I take the boys to swim class, we're gonna go to the zoo. So maybe you wanna join us. So I told her that perhaps we shall join her at the zoo. So we may go and do that, but Sean is sleeping, so I've gotta wait for him to wake up. But it'll be like a short trip because what I was trying to say is that it's so hot, you can barely step outside unless like you're in the pool or at the beach. So if you guys have any ideas of what you guys do with your kids during the summer, I know that everybody's probably looking for ideas of like, what do we do with these children all day long? Let us know in the comments. So I'm gonna be prioritizing that, like some outside pool days, sprinkler parties outside, like setting up like some inflatable pools if we're just like home, inviting friends over. And then as far as like school curriculum for summer, we're gonna do more of those treehouse nature little curriculums that I like. So Treehouse Schoolhouse has like a summer program that we've done before, like little unit studies basically on different animals and things for summertime. So we'll do that. And if there's anything else that I want to focus on in the summer, it's gonna be strictly like Spanish. I want to make it a point to work on Spanish with the kids in the summer. So I am gonna be prioritizing Spanish, and then also just like random library trips and just having Riley practice her reading. So she can read whatever she wants, you know, if it's like about animals or it's, you know, stories, whatever, prioritizing reading and then learning Spanish and practicing our Spanish. So that's kind of where my head's at, but it's not like the traditional come downstairs, we do a lesson of language arts and math and geography or whatever it was that we were doing. We're gonna take it a little chill in the summer, and some days we'll do it, some days we won't. But that's kind of like what is on my brain. So let's see if I get dressed, because maybe we can go to the zoo really quick. Go Jackson! Here, Jeez! Here, Jeez! It is like 2 o'clock. We finally made it back home from the zoo. We had the best time. And you see, like, sometimes it works out that way. Like the impromptu outings sometimes work out just fine. Like as opposed to like when you plan for people to meet up and you go and you make all these plans and then it doesn't end up working out anyway. This worked out well. So the kids got to go see animals. We hung out with my girlfriend, and she has 4 kids. So they all like had like a buddy, and everybody was happy, and Sean did pretty well. It was very hot. We got there like around 11:20. So I'd say like until like 12:30 we were okay, and then at 12:30 we were like dying. So now back home, I actually have some things that I need to get done. Little man behaves so good, and I made sure to put lots of sunscreen on these kids. So I'm really hoping that they are not burned. This guy sat in his stroller, but I put like sunscreen all on his legs so that he wouldn't get burned. So let's get this guy out of here. I feel like here's like a perfect example of like, I'm starving, I'm hungry, and it's lunchtime, I haven't eaten anything. And then normally I'd be like, what the heck do I make myself? Or like the same thing, right? Like my tuna sandwiches that I have like almost every day. So this is great because I'm gonna have one of the Hungryroot meals that I have for the week, which is a sweet kale chicken wrap. So I have the chicken here, I gotta heat it up. And then one of these little salad kits, and then the tortillas. And I'm gonna make a little chicken wrap, and that sounds delicious right now. I'm going to devour this. This is like my all-time favorite kind of day. Sean is sleeping right now, and it is storming outside. And it's just like so nice, like the afternoon summer, like thunderstorms for me. Like there is nothing cozier than that. I love it. Do you guys like that too?
Probably won't even last all that long, but I love that it is raining outside. Riley, why is it good that it's raining outside?
Because I get to hunt for snails.
What?
Because I get to hunt for snails.
She loves to hunt for snails after it's rained, which I think is awesome.
It can cause nausea, vomiting, stomach pains very common.
Spider anti-venom is almost 100.
Here, 100,000 people die from snake bites. Most victims live in the countrysides of Africa, India, and South. All right, little man is up from his nap. The kids are outside. Oh yeah, it stopped raining, so the kids are outside hunting for snails. Did you find any?
Jackson's.
Where did you find that one?
This one I found it like mostly like leaves. Do you see this giant little spot? This is
Look at all of these weeds, you guys. This is horrendous.
But that's good. If those weeds, I get to find more snails.
Oh, excellent. You get to find more snails. I've moved all my plants to this side. They're all so sad. Like, I don't even want to show them to you because, like, nothing is thriving right now. Everything is just a hot mess of terribleness. My little basil plant, though, that I had propagated, that's like probably the thing that's doing the best out here. Everything else is dying. It's honestly made me pretty sad just to see like that. It's been very difficult to start any plants or any seeds or anything. But at the same time, I'm trying not to get like too sad about it because like hurricane season is about to start. And I don't know, I don't have a really good feeling about hurricane season this year. I feel like it might be a year with lots of storms and stuff. So I think it would make me even sadder if I had stuff that was thriving and then it gets ruined in a hurricane. So I've tried, I'm learning as I go. I've got plenty of years to try to perfect a Florida garden or, you know, get close to just having anything thrive in a Florida garden. So I'm trying not to like get too bummed about it. But this right here is what the kids love to do, is just come here and find all the snails. You found one back there?
Yeah.
Nice.
How many do you have, Jackson?
He has 2. I gave him those 2.
Oh, nice. Okay, the big kids are downstairs. I'm taking care of some laundry folding, putting it away, all that stuff with Sean here. And it's not the most ideal thing because there's like tiny little choking hazards all over this room. So I'm gonna try to do this fast, but here's freaking proof to my daughter whenever she watches this like 20 years from now that I do indeed spend half of my life doing laundry, folding, putting away clothes. So even though I am behind, yet again I am here. Like, aren't these videos the same? Like all the time, this is what you guys watch me do. For how many years now? Like, how long have I been on YouTube? I've been on YouTube for like 6 years. Since Riley was born, pretty much a little bit before. So yeah, that's a long time. A lot of videos really probably of you watching me fold laundry. What you doing? Nope, you can't have this. You can't have that. Nope. Nope. I need to get stuff done, but this kid is not letting me do anything. This right here is such an accurate depiction of me trying to get any chores done in this house with the 3 kids. Sean's just at that age where he does not stop wanting to crawl and get into things. So it's proving to be a little difficult. And the thing is that I also, like, I have to make it a point still to bring the kids upstairs with me at least like a couple times a day if I want to get anything productive done upstairs, because I still, again, very blessed that I have a house, but I still don't like having a 2-story house. I feel like it's not very functional. Like the idea of, you know, if I need to do stuff in my room or if I need to do laundry, I gotta bring everybody upstairs with me. It shouldn't be that difficult. Like, it shouldn't be such a hard thing, but for some reason with small children it is. So very often if I don't like push myself to try to tackle stuff upstairs and bring the kids with me, then we can spend the entire day downstairs and then the whole upstairs, like all their rooms and stuff, is neglected. So I'm still trying to navigate that. And if anybody has any tips, feel free to share. This right here is a project that I've been slowly tackling. Like, I've been going through all of my makeup and stuff and trying to declutter things, and like I got rid of a bunch of my makeup palettes. I stayed with like a handful of palettes, but I got rid of a bunch of other stuff. Like, all of this stuff has been out since we didn't have our vanity. Now we have our vanity in the bathroom, so I've been trying to figure out like what I'm gonna actually keep and what I'm gonna like just donate. So I've got lots of decluttering still to do when it comes to my bathroom. You guys want to know what else I did that was so sad? I put away in these bins, like I put away all of Sean's clothes that doesn't fit him anymore, all the baby clothes, all of that is in this bin, and it was very sentimental. It made me so sad. So I've got to put this in the garage. What do you think about that, Riley?
Save for
What?
what? To save this for what?
I don't know, if maybe in the future we need it again.
I don't think that nobody would fit that. I can't fit it in it.
Uh-huh.
Maybe one day when I have a big enough doll to fit.
When you have a big enough doll? Yeah, we'll save it for your doll. But I even had like Riley's old clothes in Sean's closet. So I removed all of that. Look, I put Sean in his crib with some toys so that I can do something. Let's turn off this sound machine so it doesn't drive me nuts. But if I want to get anything done upstairs, usually this is what I do. I have a handful of toys. Like this little crinkly book. Oh yeah, pull yourself up. That's a good way to pull yourself up. Come on, practice pulling up. Yeah, uh-huh. Come, pull yourself up. This is what we've been trying to get him to do, so maybe spending more time in here, he'll actually do that. Yeah, come on, be strong. Use your muscles. You're literally stepping on your own self. Uh-huh. But move this out of the way, bud. He likes this little crinkly book that I had gotten for Jackson one year. Jackson or Riley, is it as old as Riley? It's got like all these like little sensory things. This is like achievement unlocked right here, that he even got to this position on the crib. But anywho, yeah, I had like all these bins down there. So I'm gonna try to organize Sean's closet now that I have a little bit just more mental space for that. This is where I've just had like a bunch of his toys dumped. I've got some of his outfits that I keep here, but all of his whole like closet really needs like a whole revamp. Now that you're on your knees, how do you get up? Like, he doesn't know what to do. Come on. Stand up. You can do it. Can you stand? Yeah, uh-huh. You got it. You got it. Yeah. Put your leg now. Press down. Press down. Yeah, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Come on. Oh, well, thank you for that. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, you can do it. Yay! Yay! he's done that. He's gonna throw himself backwards, but good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you. What did you do? That was your first time pulling up, standing up. You did a good job. Now what do you want to do? You don't want to stay in there now? Now that you know you can do that? And now we're also gonna have to lower the crib, so that's fun and exciting. And look, Riley is being such a good helper, getting all the laundry out of the dryer and the hamper for me. So if you're in the thick of it with little ones that you're like, you can't do anything, you don't have any help, just wait, because eventually you'll have some help with some tasks. Now where does that go?
It goes in my room.
Thank you very much.
But if you have larger kids like my age, I'm 6 just for an example, you could ask your kids to do this.
Does this make you happy?
Yeah.
Helping mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're gonna help me clean your room, right?
Later today.
Later today. Okay guys, it is like 9 o'clock. Kids are still awake. We had a busy night because we had a meeting with like our the people that do our taxes, which is super annoying, but whatever. We had like a call we had to jump on and do like some work stuff, and then we just got done with the kids and their bath time. And then I've also been over here, and why is this already ruined, you guys? I was printing out some stuff for school. Riley was sitting on this.
Why wasn't?
Well, I might have to reprint some of these, so there's that. But I was trying to print out some stuff for school for Jackson.
the garbage truck one?
Yeah, just ways to keep him entertained tomorrow. We're gonna do more like sitting down since we're gonna be home. So what I thought that I could do here is I thought that I would laminate them, and then he would have these little cards of like all of the trucks and stuff, and we can go over the alphabet. And then I printed like a little poster for him with all the letters and just like different ways, you know, to keep him engaged doing something different. And then even more exciting, I printed out the kids Spanish lesson, like the first unit that I'm gonna do with the kids for Spanish, and I'm really excited. So I'm using this curriculum. I don't know if I told you the name of it, but it's called Simply Spanish. It's like a Charlotte Mason Spanish thing, but I'm super pumped because it's gonna go over a bunch of stuff. I'll keep you posted. I mean, I've never used it before, but I'm hoping that it'll be something that the kids like, and it's got like nature stuff, so hopefully it's a good way for them to learn. But I'll keep you guys posted on their Spanish. But we're gonna start, like I said, now in the summer. And yeah, so it is bedtime. The kids, I got through one load of laundry that I folded. This is clean clothes that I'll fold tomorrow. What a hard life you live, right? I know.
Live a hard life.
You don't.
Live a fun one.
That is right. I am so glad. I'm going to play this clip over for you every time that you're complaining, because you have a great life. You know that, right?
I know.
I know. But anyway, we're gonna do prayers and then get these kiddos to sleep. Did you have a nice day, Mama?
Yes.
Yes, I had a nice day with you.
And then I had a little sunburn.
What do you mean you got a little sunburn?
No, it was on the middle of my foot.
You got a, wait a second, you got a sunburn on the middle of your foot?
It was a little dot.
Oh, like under your foot? Like where you didn't see the sun?
No.
Where?
Look.
Oh, on the top of your foot?
No, it was like right along here.
Interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog now. Sean is in bed. We're gonna get these kids to bed and then we're gonna relax. So thanks for hanging out with us, you guys. Thanks for hanging with us today. Again, thank you to Hungryroot for sponsoring today's video. Remember that the first 100 people who use my link get 40% off. So all the details will be down below in the description box. And that is it. Look, there's like a little peek of my bathroom there with the vanity. I can't wait to just like take you guys in there. We've got lots of organizing to do, so stay tuned because I've got plenty of content to film. Like always, if you have anything in particular you want me to talk about or see on my videos, let me know. But thank you guys. I love your faces, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.